Welcome back to another episode of Hades. Today, you guessed it, I'm tired. We're playing with the aspect of Supay, Umbral Flames. I don't really have too much more to achieve with this, so with the Umbral Flames specifically, because I've done all of the aspects of night or whatever, the testaments of night that I could do with it. So I'm leveling up my heirlooms. I'm leveling up the Selene one. That's what we're gonna run in there with. I'm using a couple of Arcana cards I've never used before, such as the Messenger. Your cast momentarily make you impervious and move 70% faster. Sounds really good with the aspect of Supay. And then Origination. You deal plus 50% more damage to foes with at least 2 curses from different Olympians. So those were some cards I needed to have equipped. We're using Hecuba, good puppy, good dog.
Mistress raised you well.
Because I still haven't beaten one of the final bosses with Hecuba apparently, and yeah, since we have no testament requirement, I'm just gonna be playing with 4 ranks of Vow of Rivals to see every single new boss, and then nothing else. We're also going down because it's another fated list thing to do, is to go down with the aspect of Supay. So, let's get started. Let's get going there, bud.
All right.
This is probably gonna be a pretty heavy Selene build, so let's just give her a nectar to bless this run for us.
All creatures need you, sister, not just gods. From the solitary wolf that howls in the night, to the sailor crossing waters you alone illuminate. You truly are an inspiration.
I mean, the moon's also making the tides in the sea. Really, when you think about it, Poseidon is probably just kind of a lazy ass. He's probably doing more work with horses than he is the ocean, actually.
I sometimes think Olympus takes my constancy for granted, for I receive many offerings from mortals, but not gods. While it should make no difference to me, nonetheless it does, little star. Thank you for the gesture.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
My moonbeams are as innumerable as the stars, and you possess but one. But it is one I chose especially for you, and shall ensure that our connection remains strong.
Wolf Howl is very fun.
Your
I
foes
can get
shall
behind it.
shudder.
I'm a little bit sad that none of them are God sent, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, baby? We're coming into December, and I'm feeling the Christmas vibe in that I'm tired and maybe a little bit joyful, you know, a little Saint Nicholas inside of me, and also maybe a little bit stressed. I feel like that's also a part of Christmas, is that you're happy, you're tired, and you're stressed. I think that those are the 3 primary emotions that that December brings, me specifically. You gotta think about it from the perspective of people living like in like the southern hemisphere, though. Like they're experiencing summer right now, right? That's weird to think about. They're like going outside,
On the hook.
hanging out on the beach,
Another mocha.
going swimming and stuff like that, having a weird sort of like
Chaos
Christmassy, like a summery kind of Christmas. I don't know. It doesn't sound that bad. Maybe one year going to like a southern hemisphere place in the middle of December could be kind of fun. Or really hot.
Creation is not always pristine. The residue of it you know as stardust, which retains some power over consciousness. Consider it an incentive to look upon the standing stone and undertake the trials you see there.
For the next 3 encounters, you have less health. Afterward, gain a lot of elements. I think I want to do that one. I think I'm okay with that one. The idea of it. I'll go after like a burn build or something like that. Speaking of huge fans,
Next.
I've had to like, oh man, I'm kind of ousting her publicly to do this, but I had to teach my sister about how like how to use a thermostat basically whenever it's cold out, because I kept waking up in the morning just like freezing, being like, why is the thermostat on cool right now? It's like 30 degrees outside. And I had to kind of like talk to her and be like, you can't turn the AC on cool even if it gets hot in your room whenever it's that cold outside, otherwise it's gonna like freeze the AC pipes. And then we're gonna have a giant problem. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of throwing her under the bus to say this now, but I was just thinking, if you're too hot, you just turn it. You keep it on heat, but then you like turn it down to the point where like the heater isn't active, like because the sensors aren't sensing that they need to heat the building. So then the coldness of the outside cools your house. I don't know, man. I was like, we're gonna get in trouble if you keep putting it on cool. I need you to stop.
I almost pity you, dearie, all swept up in our affairs. You don't know how hard I've tried to avoid it myself. Must we always have to take a blasted side in everything? But we gods, we just love a good fight.
I could go casts. You know what? But I really like cardio game. Oh, dude! I really wish I could purchase that because I could stack 2 chaos boons, but you know what? Oh well. I do kind of gotta lock in because I've not been, and my health has suffered for it. I didn't realize, but I'm very dependent on an arcana that I'm not using in this run. That gives me a 5 health heal whenever I walk into like the next room, basically. Yeah, I don't have that right now. So because I needed to equip some other arcana to get a faded list done. Yeah, that's like pretty big heal actually. These heals help. They help me out. Ow. You know, it doesn't help getting hit by some roots. Ow, like that. And get hit by another one.
My chaos boon just changed.
You've no idea what a feat it is having old Hestia invested in your task. She can be very disagreeable and loath to participate in any shared activity of ours. But when it comes to you, she is positively fired up.
Why does it already sound like you're trying to do a duo, dude? That's crazy. Let's go for your attacks and inflict blitz.
Something to procure.
It'll be all right.
You could open a window. Yeah, you could open a window.
See you in the crossroads?
This is Hades 1 or 2. I'm playing as Millenoi. This is Hades 2. This is good old Hades 2. Yeah, I get like a little speed boost
You've
whenever I
seen
use
the
my
morning
cast.
field
That's
within
wacky.
your underworld, yes. A solid portion of the residents there are due to failed marriages. Most typically their own. I bless each matrimony that I can, but it can only do so much.
Most typically their own. Are you saying that children of divorce end up in the morning fields? Oh no, dude. That's not good. Well, proper upbringing would be pretty good because I have all of those elements. So if I end up with any common boons, then I'm vibing. I guess is that I don't really have a lot of money. I'll go see Arachne then. Hey, girl.
Should I have held back when I was challenged by the gods themselves to decide who was the greatest weaver of all? I was just a mortal girl. Can you imagine the pressure?
I wouldn't have held back either in your place. When our limits are put to the test, only then can we discover who we really are.
All I discovered was I ceased being a mortal girl anymore. You should have seen the masterpiece I made. Athena's little tapestry wasn't even close. Maybe it was worth it. My humiliation in exchange for hers.
I will say, when I was explaining the whole thermostat thing to my sister, I felt like Mr. Krabs. Which, like, when you watch SpongeBob now, it's hard because, like, you love Mr. Krabs, but also Mr. Krabs is just, like, the villain of a lot of SpongeBob plots. They say the villain is Plankton, but then Mr. Krabs will do some stuff because money, 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 money. And you're just like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think I had this all wrong, dude.
Out of my sight.
Now, don't get me wrong, Plankton's a little bit crazy, but I do think that Mr. Krabs is kind of the bad guy, right?
Olympus, I accept this message. Sure.
Usually they make him end up regretting, like, selling away SpongeBob's soul or something like that. But there are a couple episodes where Mr. Krabs is just like... it never quite gets resolved that Mr. Krabs does something terrible. Me when I get 62 cents for giving a ghost my best fried cookie. Do you think that I could have gotten more? He's the bad guy, dude. He's a bad guy. He's a shitty boss, man. Bro, I don't even know why Squidward gets excited when he gets, like, at the thought of being fired. I think he's being, like, held there against his will. I'm, like, worried about him, you know?
Clad in Arachne's weavings once again. Olympus has emboldened you and made you strong, yet 'tis a fleeting strength. One false step and I could wipe it all away.
I'll take a fleeting strength over no strength at all. We take every advantage that avails itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Just so. Then come and show me how you would make use of such advantages. Dark side.
Okay, so this is kind of a weird one because basically the attacks are firing themselves, and I can use like Omega versions, but it's a little bit more like dodging and just like kind of controlling the tempo of the fight. I feel very strangely about it. Oh God. Okay. Guess we're doing that. Didn't get the memo. I wasn't aware. Like, what happens if you just end up on one of those damn spaghetti strands of you're about to take a lot of damage, you know? Sounds kind of tough. Like, that's the most damage I can directly do.
Bathe in flame.
Ow. Ah, I lost my armor. Damn.
Night.
Oh, no! No! One second. Just give me half a second. I look like a lamb chop and my dog is salivating.
Control yourself.
You know what might have, like, so I was dreaming last night and I had like a deep sleep last night. I felt like I woke up and I was like, did I stay up late? And I thought about it and I didn't stay up that late. I was out, dude, but I was stress dreaming. And what might have done it, what might have caused the stress dream is I was hanging out at my parents' place, and they just offered to like feed, and I had Leo, I brought Leo with me, and they offered to feed him for me, cause I, you know, was like there until like past dinner time and everything. But they gave him like their dog's food, different than my dog's food, what he normally has.
My keepsake isn't doing any good.
I brought him back and like he was gassing me the entire time, dude. It was like a non-stop stream of fart. It was so bad, man. It was so bad. And I might have been sniffing it as I was like knocked out. And maybe he
going down.
Maybe he was like his like steady stream of gas coming out of his butt was like fucking with my mental. Like my mojo was getting all messed up because of it. I don't know, it's why I'm trying to come up with theories, you know? It could also have just been that I, you know, am like processing stuff. But because they say that, right? They say like whenever you're having like a dream or something, you
seeds.
What's it called? That's you like processing stuff in your mind. So that way when you wake up, you have like you don't even realize it, but you've like processed like, I don't know, like that one time that your like dad said that you were gonna go to McDonald's and you know, you thought that, oh, we're gonna be going to, and then he lied, and then you drove home, he like forgot, and he said, what? I thought that we were going to McDonald's. I thought we were going to McDonald's, man.
Superior might.
What happened to McDonald's? That was on the plan, dude. That was on the docket. So then you have a stress dream in your mid-20s. It
Let's
has
fish.
to be it. It has to be it. It has to be the fart
No
thing.
escape.
It couldn't be the McDonald's
Something all
thing.
right?
Grow strong under the stars.
Your hex also deals damage before you rise up. Your hex deals damage in a larger area. After you using your hex, you can use it one more time during 3 seconds. Okay, this is the path right here. The one that deals damage before we rise up, and then also the purple. And
One with
then
Selene.
just more power is always good. Ooh, I will go
Sting away.
for the chaos here. Sting me.
Just me. Here, little fish.
I do I do think that some of us like don't have the temperance for fishing unless we're going fishing with somebody who does have the temperance for fishing. And I feel like one of those people. Like, I very much enjoy fishing, but I don't think that I could get up myself and ever go fishing because I just don't think that I have the temperance for it. I think that if I'm with someone who, like, I can catch on to their vibe and have constant reassurance that I'm doing things, right, that I could be fine. But I don't have that kind of self-confidence and like that I set up the bobber correctly and then I tied like the lure on and everything, even though I've been shown how to do it and everything. And I also just feel like if I went out, alone fishing, that, it would probably be, I think that it would take away the relaxing element from it for me. I don't think that I would enjoy the silence. I think I would be like, I'm the one who needs to decide whenever I do something next, when does the next thing start? Whereas, if I'm with someone my grandpa or my dad or something, it's a little bit more like, oh, okay, this is where they got their own like rhythm with it, like they'll snap it together whenever it needs to be together, and then I can just truly like lay back and like I don't have like decision fatigue, I guess is what it is, right?
I wished to give you something more, O Knight, for caring for Sister Selene, who is a dear friend, along with your wonderful children, whom I've come to know.
Your family's custom is not mine, child. Nor do I wish to accept such gratitude whilst there is so much to be done before the realm is at full strength again. You have my thanks, as well as that request.
I'm gonna keep trying to give her a gift because I was able to give her a gift in Hades 1 and I still have an heirloom that isn't unlocked yet.
Some of my children residing in your crossroads. We have not always interacted in the most productive way. I once thought that this failing was solely mine, but I see the pattern frequently. A curse of sorts our families share.
Even a single child seems very difficult to rear. I could not have been an easy one for all my moods. I scarce imagine how it must have been for you with Nemesis or Eris.
Amongst others, yes. I was the constant in most of my children's lives. Yet each has been a mystery. May Queen Persephone's relationship with you not be as tenuous as so many of mine.
Perhaps you could visit your children more often, smooth things over.
My children tend to need their space, but as I learned with Chaos, we have eternity to reconvene if we so desire.
Something to look forward to.
Salute.
I am honored, O Knight.
I am grateful.
Nyx is great.
It's heartening to know that the origin of all existence also is the source of such limitless curiosity. Here's to finding great interest even in the simplest of things.
Substances such as this nectar, is it not interesting how they can be made, but not unmade? Everything in essence is itself. What your offering to me is truly unique in its own right, and I thank you for it.
Chaos, I heard your call.
Oh. You know what? I will take that just for a little bit of healing because I haven't had any healing because I got rid of the Arcana that gives me healing, and I miss it. I think just a little poot of a heal from room to room is enough to like kind of tide me over until I can get like my hands on a sandwich, you know? In real life, I feel like the sandwich is what's tiding me over for life, you know? But then I think about also like what my dinners are usually. And sometimes I'm like, my dinners will occasionally just be like a big dipping thing of hummus and a bag of baby carrots. And that's what I'll eat for dinner.
What's in the well this time?
And let me tell you, that specific shit is so good. That's the best one. Not even close, dude. Not even close.
Couldn't do it.
The only other shit, actually, you know what? There's
Settled.
one other shit that's close to that shit. And it's the frosted mini wheat shit. That's a good one, man. It might even be on the same playing field. Those are both the S tier shits of my life.
Olympus, I accept this message. Shocking every time. Hecuba.
It didn't used to fuck with me because I used to have like a chemical reactor in my body. But now the spicy ramen shits are probably my worst ones. Those are the ones where I'm like, something went wrong here. An experiment went wrong. I don't know what happened, but we stopped using we were using nuclear fission, and now we're burning coal. I don't know what had happened. And let me tell you, it is hot when you burn coal.
How long do you think it's going to take to do away with all that Chronos gold? Another age or two? Not that you're slow, mind. Or that he minted an awful lot of coins right quick.
Quick buck is always good. Let's do it. We can buy a little bit of health and this.
Jump. You truly expect me to believe that neither I am gonna claw nor bewitching eyes concern our meetings? Though if you're drawn to me, you have an odd way of showing it.
No way! You're the one who always shows up here, lady. You are obviously drawn to me. Or when there are more of us, Jetty knows it, Roxy knows it, everyone in Oceanus knows it.
Oh, come on, Skilla. I'll admit I don't dislike your songs as much as I previously let on, but that's as far as I'll go.
Oh, you hear that, gals? That's as far as she'll go. I told you. Now either she gets off the stage or we do. This song's called I Am Gonna Claw.
To see with your favorite sirens. You're so obsessed with me. Not not that I can blame you for it. I would be too if I were you. Too bad you must die now. One second, I'm making moves. One second, I'm making moves. Ow. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I always have wondered this, actually. With Blitz, there's like a lightning bolt that comes down. I think that probably procs twice with the chance for double lightning effects, but I don't really know for 100% for sure. I imagine it does. I can't imagine it does. I feel like Zeus is really powerful in this game. And that's been my take from like day one of playing this. Is that Zeus just kind of works. And maybe it's just that he synergizes especially well with the Umbral Flames, and that's what I've had the most success and probably done the most of. Definitely done the most of. But I don't know. Swallowed by a whale. That's like the #1 thing that ever happens in like religion and what's it called? And myth, right? The two things that ever happen in myth is that some lady unlocks all evil and suffering in the world. Some unfortunate woman causes pain and strife for all mortals forever, for all kind. And then the other thing that happens in every single myth or religion, there's a great flood and a guy gets swallowed by a fish. Separately or together, I don't really know. It just tends to happen. Why guys be getting swallowed by fishes? I don't know. It's probably something to do with the male spirit. It's the way that I look at a fish with fuck me eyes, probably. It's probably because I'm looking at the fish with fuck me eyes.
That's quite enough of them.
So I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, what if the fish was looking at me with I'm gonna swallow you eyes? It's just a guy thing. I don't really know. I don't really know what else to say. Let's go for the silver wheel. I think I need a little bit of magic. A little bit of magic in my life. Don't mean to stare. Were you aware that everywhere? Were you aware that something died there?
I'm not your prey.
You talking about fucking a fish again? It's not that I'm saying that, like, I think that, I want to clarify, I think that bestiality is wrong in all formats. But
dig, please, Hecuba.
Like a fish is like
illuminate my path.
The closest. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. I think you can't say that you know what you know what I mean?
Sorrow Spiller.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Are you streaming on YouTube? No, 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 no. Is the other chat in the room with us? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm making problems for myself.
That was all of them. Just try and take my blood.
Someone put this man in horny jail? Well, depending on what state you're in, you could probably go to regular jail for that, I think. I don't know, it's something about Hades, dude. It does something to me. Listen, if Zeus can take the form of a goose and, like, impregnate a woman, then who's to say that I'm not allowed to make sweet love to a nice trout? I think it's just a little bit unfair, the double standard, you know?
Remember that. In the name of Hades.
I'm pretty sure bestiality is legal in every state. Yeah, but what about a fish? You know? I feel like it's different. Is it different?
Hello, hello, hello.
All of this I'm just talking about, I'm asking because my friend wants to know. Nah, I'm not gonna hide behind. I'm not gonna hide behind a fictional friend. This is all me. It's all me. I'm the one who wants to know this. It's all me, man. I'll be honest. I need to be honest with myself. Most importantly.
A sudden surge.
Have you seen a stingray give birth? No, but if I was married to a stingray, then maybe I would be in the room to like hold its fin, you know, while it does. You should. I just don't think that it's my place, man. You know, like I wouldn't want. Listen, if I was having, I wouldn't want some guy to be in the room with unless they were a doctor with my kid, you know, like, so I think in that situation, that's probably between the stingray and the stingray's family and the marine biologist that's between the stingrays and the marine biologist, and I know I'm no marine biologist.
Two more to go.
That's just not me. Not yet, anyway. Hoping to get there.
In the name of Hades. I felt something.
Yeah, I did. I got loads of elements, dude. I'm infused up. I'm loving it, baby.
It's over. Think I can finally go.
I'm just saying, think about the type of game that we're playing, you know? Like, don't be, it's like, I don't think this is something to be judgmental about. I think I'm serious, guys. being serious. Don't take me... Not messing
And
around.
even trade.
Take me seriously.
Dig here, girl. Nicely done. Hear me, on my authority. You're all mired up again.
Spend like 20 more minutes at a Bass Pro Shop. You'll get what I mean. You'll get what I mean. You'll know what I'm talking about. If you go to Bass Pro Shop Mecca, if you go to the pyramid, you'll like get exactly what I'm talking about. Look at some fine fish there. They're coming out. This fight is so difficult. I maybe should try to lose one more Deathify before this fight ends. Okay. Lock in now. We use the Athena. Okay. I'm gonna use the Athena. I use the best move.
Cerberus regains composure and again sets off, perhaps to notify his master that his daughter is nearby.
Now be at peace again.
Rest in peace, doggy. Okay. Gotta use this one. I didn't... Oh, dude, I was like one encounter away from upgrading that one. Damn. Yeah, I gotta do the Gorgon amulet.
Going down. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Satyrs and their ilk yet remain dedicated to the Titan's cause.
Oh, you're the best. Okay. And I have a lot of my rerolls still.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm willing to burn all of them to get the second chance. Renewed Faith. That's the name of the boon that we're looking for.
My stepmother, Queen Hera's favor isn't easily earned. You should know it's she who first desired your assistance here. You have more than her boon, but her faith, fragile as it is.
And I am grateful for it. But do you happen to know why? I don't know what Her Majesty the Queen could have seen in me, especially since we'd never even met.
Perhaps it's that you represent a different course of action than the one we'd previously decided on, which came directly from my father, your Lord Uncle Zeus. None of us like to be wrong about anything, but we like victory more.
I like to win a lot too. Please give me renewed faith. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, I gotta re-roll it one more time. You're the freaking man. Oh my god, let's go, Athena. Dude, she's the best one. She's the best one. Thank you, Zendaya. She's gonna be playing, Athena come the Christopher Nolan Odyssey.
You're here.
Is that you?
Zendaya lovers are going to be rejoicing come 2026, whenever that movie comes out. I'm excited for it. I learned that apparently Tom Holland is playing Odysseus' son Telemachus in that movie as well, which I was like, that's cool. I feel like that's also a great role for Tom Holland because the Odyssey is one of the few Greek epics where the son doesn't hate the dad and then fuck the mom. Instead, he just likes his dad and tries his best to protect his mom. So good for Tom Holland, getting the one good son role in a Greek epic.
The one-time guardian of the gates of hell restrains his viciousness for the princess.
So glad
Salute.
to see you. How is grandfather faring in the Isles of the Blessed? I was pleased to learn Lord Uncle Zeus and you were even able to find him an available post there.
My father is surprisingly quite competent in his newfound regard, at least thus far. The work itself is not too burdensome, although the residents of the Isles of the Blessed can be very demanding.
So grandfather is looking after the most vaunted of Elysium, making certain that their needs are met, that sort of thing.
Essentially, that is correct. He is attentive to detail and not prone to forgetfulness. We shall be monitoring him to ensure he remains that way.
Deal more damage based on how many Death Defiances you use this night is always great whenever you get a Death Defiance re-up, because I've already used 3 of them, baby, and I'm planning on using more for what is essentially going to be a Vow of Rivals fight, Vow of Rivals Chronos, which I've only ever really won whenever I've felt absolutely beefcake OP. So I'm going to try to lock in for that and hopefully actually get the win.
Get it, Hecuba.
That's the plan anyway. Good puppy. But also, if my dog were digging holes in real life, I would probably not be too psyched about that. I know it's kind of like a natural dog thing to do, so it's a little bit of like a, you know, it's a little, there's maybe an argument to be said that whenever my dog starts trying to dig a hole and then I tell him not to, that, you know, you could be like, oh, but he's just doing what his instincts say, man.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I don't know, but also he's like a genetic mutation of an animal from like what used to be a wolf.
I never took strapping young Zeus here for the marrying type and was none too pleased when he picked my poor sister Hera for the job. But you've been a right good husband to her, haven't you, Zeus?
I sometimes pity you, Hestia, for never having known the joys of matrimony for yourself. Challenges arise in any such relationship, but together with your beloved partner, you find a way. All you must do is compromise and cooperate.
And maybe become swingers, in his case. Maybe be a swinger, if you're Zeus, and Hera. They just kind of, fuck around, so it seems. Well, Hera doesn't, but... So I don't know if that's really swinging. That might just be straight up cheating. You know, they don't really have very many stories of that. Like, I guess Hera is the goddess of, like, marriage, basically. But I feel like Hera deserves a cheated on Zeus story a little bit. Is that a crazy thing to wish for? That their dysfunctional relationship has like an ounce more dysfunction? I just feel like it's a little bit unfair if Zeus gets all the stories where he gets to cheat, right? And maybe it's a little bit more fair if Hera gets a little bit of firefighter dick every once in a while, you know? We could all use a little bit of firefighter dick every once in a while, I think. I think everybody wants that. Secretly, in our heart of hearts, man.
It is decided.
I mean, Zeus has male lovers. He himself got a little bit of firefighter dick. How come Hera doesn't get any firefighter dick? Instead, she's gotta get old Cheeto dick. She's gotta get old Zeus Cheeto dick, lightning Cheeto dick. Bro, that doesn't feel fair at all. Deserve a little bit more. She deserves a little bit more dick than that. She really does. I don't know if anybody can compare to Zeus, ruler of the gods. Are you saying that Zeus lays pipe that good that Hera was like, I can't, I'm not, no one else could compare. And that's also why he's and maybe I feel like almost it's almost like it's like the type of guy that that's like the justification that type of guy would use, old Cheeto dick, where he's like I'm just so fucking good at sex. It's a shame if I don't share it with people around me, man. Is that the reasoning? Is that it? Is that where we're going? Oh no, dude. Oh no. I just think that she deserves at least one story. Cause they don't really have like Hera demigods or anything. They're always having like Zeus's or like all the other gods demigods, but with like some mortal woman or something like that. What about like, you know, like a mortal man getting with one of the lady goddesses or something like that, and then you know, honestly, even like the lady goddesses transforming. I mean, Athena transforms into a man in the Odyssey. So like, how come Athena doesn't have like any more, you know, demigod children, really? Except in Percy Jackson. Are there any examples in Greek myth of an Athena demigod? Aphrodite has a demigod son? Yeah, true. The one who founded Rome. You know what? It's a weird thing to think because like but I guess, yeah, your wisest motherfuckers would probably be the ones that would be like Athena's demigod children, right? It's the sort of thing that I wish I knew more about. The guy who founded Rome apparently was an Athena demigod. Was she in male form or female form whenever she coitused that emperor of Rome? Because that's something that I wonder, like, you know, whenever the gods are having babies and stuff, if it's one of the women gods, are they ever like, you know, would they ever be like Zeus would be like, oh, Lady Athena, you're showing or something, you know? She's got to go through 9 months of pregnancy, which is like nothing in God time, you know? They probably don't talk for 9 months and then they're like, it's like I saw you last weekend, you know? If they go like 9 months without talking whenever you live in an eternal life. But still.
What do we have in stock?
Persona 3, 4, and 5. That's what we got in stock. And I'm choosing Persona 4.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Divine Vengeance.
Yes.
That's the one I go for.
Right. Time to go.
Persephone is the child of Demeter and Immortal. True.
Mighty Supay, now make Ignium burn brighter still.
All right, we did that one. Nice.
You are quite dangerous, I must admit. You have repeatedly breached into Tartarus and this house. Impossibilities, if not for your tainted bloodline. And you are able to withstand my conjuring. Might I again politely ask you how?
You call that politely? You didn't even say the magic word. But since you really want to know, I'm from the future. You'll later come to realize the error of your ways and teach me to stop you before you can cause more harm.
Oh, quite an imaginative tale. A comedy for the utterly outrageous premise beggars belief. My girl, one cannot travel back in time. Time marches ever forward, and I alone determine at which rate.
Well, you seem to be able to stop it pretty consistently, but yeah, I guess you're right. You stop it, and then it do be marching forward. All the same, you're dead, man. You're dead. I'm gonna get ya.
Come, legions of the Golden Age.
Oh, that's scary. That's a lot of spatial rending you're doing. Yeah, it is weird to think of Athena as even having ever had coitus, because having sex feels like such an unwise thing to do. I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel like something that she would do, man. Just doesn't feel like something that Athena would get up to, an activity. I feel like she's mainly doing other stuff. Just making sure that things are operating efficiently. She's not off, making love and whatnot. Make a little love. Get down tonight. She's not getting down tonight. Oh, that sucks. You know what? That's okay, though, because I was at 3 health. I was probably going to lose that anyway. We're fine. And I'm apparently doing a lot of damage, which is even cooler. Okay, this is fucked. That was fucked up. I don't know how to dodge that one. Brother, stop.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Walk in. Phase 3. I've done it before. I kind of know what's coming as well. If I'm smart about it, I can kind of dodge it infinitely as well. Ow, ow! I saved right before getting my ass blasted. What the hell? Whew. Honestly, just keep dodging like this. The occasional bullet that reaches him will probably be enough. Okay, I think that we're gonna be good. We're good. We're good.
You think you reach the end of time, yet fail to see that it is also the beginning. Death to Kronos. What is happening to
Death to Kronos. Think about hearing Kronos say it. It hits different, man.
You're gone.
Let's go.
Remains of Kronos.
And now, it'll probably be a little while before I use Hecuba again. Because, we got that done in the fated list.
The Princess of the Dead has fought by now not only to the ends of the earth, but to the end of time. Quite the accomplishment for one still in the midst of youth.
Bro, don't remind me, man. Bro, if you don't have $3 billion by the time that you're 23, what are you doing with your life?
Well, you know.
You know.
Some marble.
If you haven't bought your parents a mansion by the time that you're 16,
a truly monumental feat,
then you basically lost.
Respectfully requests for there to be no boasting or exaggerated tales of her ultimate result. Merely a brief acknowledgement like this.
Return to Shadow now. As it should be. Got him again. But we're not finished yet, are we?
Did you know that Bill Gates... Did you know that Bill Gates started in his garage? What are you doing? What the fuck? I'm watching TikToks, man. But leave me the fuck alone.
The House of Hades was so luxurious. Nice to have your own space, though.
Oh, it's too much pressure, dude. It's too much pressure.
You know you can tell me anything, Mel. I won't judge. Well, maybe a little more than the other small green squishy thing you bare your soul to every night, but still.
No.
I never made that particular connection between you and Phrynos before. I speak to him about my setbacks and mistakes, but I'm happy to save some for you if you like.
Yep, just lay 'em on me. And the bigger the screw up, the more I want to know every juicy detail.
I appreciate your service.
A curse upon you!
We can make things better.
1 second, I gotta...
Or we can just mess with things.
Yeah, I gotta...
Let's try this on for size.
I'm gonna buy some decorations, dude.
Like sleeping under the moon. Only in here.
Oh.
It's like sleeping on hay.
How about this?
I mean, I guess. If you're trying to keep me out of your stuff, it's not gonna work.
There. It's decided.
You got it. Great. Now you can be even more organized.
This is very organized. I like that one.
Let's make it happen.
It shall be.
This seems well suited for a haunted tent.
It's nice.
That's one word for it. We've gotten a couple things done here. Yeah, so equipped every single Arcana and completed a run with every single Arcana.
You are emboldened by your knowledge of the past.
One of the final bosses with every single animal that we could possibly beat.
Your animal familiars shall follow you to the very end.
And then we reached the lowest depths with the aspect of Supay.
A demon spirit bearing ignium, but where?
The Umbral flames shall some evening find the lowest reaches of the underworld in a form they assume in the hands of a fierce daemon of a faraway abyss. Supay. Supay? Supay? Sumamusa? You wanna have a
I
drink?
wanted you to have this, Lord Moros, since you seemed to enjoy it last time. Ambrosia may flow freely on Olympus, but we chthonic gods should get our share as well, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I think that's a better question for Nemesis. It's not for me to say whether we deserve such things. And the fates did not advise me as to whether I should accept such gifts. Nor did I ever think to ask.
I can't believe I'm saying this, though there's no need to overthink it so much. Since the fates aren't here to tell you, you could always listen to your heart in such a situation.
My heart? It isn't saying anything, Princess. But it is beating faster than I'm accustomed, even though I'm at rest and comfortable, mostly. Very comfortable. Ah, I don't wish to be so rude, so thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Am I making him nervous? Are we gonna invite him to the bath? I don't know if he could handle that.
The phrase you told me ended up revealing a new aspect of the Umbral Flames, a dark god known as Supay. Is that name at all familiar to you?
Not until now. The Fates presumably chose each and every bearer of the Arms of Night. Those bearers may not be bound by blood, but are connected still. And it seems I was to be your link to this Supay.
How can it be that there are underworld gods that neither of us know? Most of them must be your mother's side.
I couldn't say. Perhaps there shall be other underworlds besides our own. Or there already are.
That's quite far-fetched.
True.
Haven't you done enough?
Maybe a crush? Maybe. I mean, he's like fated to be with like the goddess of the dawn, but maybe he's like checked in as like short-term dating open to long on Tinder or something like that, you know? So he might be down to get a little bit freaky with it, but just for like a little while before he meets his soulmate. You want to have a drink?
You said you didn't want my nectar anymore, but said nothing of ambrosia, Eris, so what do you say we visit the taverna once again?
Oh, I might visit the taverna, thanks. Though this time I'll be doing it alone. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think we should be seen together anymore.
I don't know how to take that the right way.
What, because you're concerned some baseless rumors will begin to spread? I thought Strife Incarnate wasn't supposed to care what anybody thought.
Ooh!
It's for your own good. You're the one who's got a reputation to uphold. Really doesn't take much for me to live up to mine. I can just tell you to get out of my face.
May moonlight guide you.
Same to you.
Mm-hmm.
What have you done?
Eris, you know what part of Eris I do like? I feel like Eris is giving a little bit of Miley Cyrus energy at times. And I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty, it's pretty, she's pretty much Miley sometimes, right?
We welcome you.
Transmutation succeeded.
That gave me 6? Bro, everybody's getting a nectar. Oh my god. I didn't know that I could do that. I mean, no one here, I'm pretty sure everyone here at this point wants like ambrosia. They're like, oh, nectar. I'm not taking any of that. No, thank you.
Catch of the night. Power to create.
I can't give her anything yet.
I recall when I myself first grasped the flames of Ignium. I must have been about your age. Now you are possessed of their power.
All it takes is a bit of light to cast a long shadow. Isn't that so, Headmistress? I'll do my best to wield the flames as you have taught.
In your own way, Melinoi.
Well, and like, does she also have the flames of Ignium, or does she have a different flames of some other deal?
You waited.
I don't know.
Hey, you miss being up there, don't you? Among the mortals and all that?
You know, mortals have a word for deliberate cruelty or callous negligence. They call it evil. I could always catch wind of it. I'd go to the source. And whoever it was, I'd make them pay.
But now you're stuck here, and the evil goes unchecked.
A lot of it, I'm sure.
Hello there.
We need her back. We need her
Fresh
back.
puppies.
Somebody bring her back.
Found yourself a phantom lair in the fields, if my shades down there are still to be believed. Blood-sucking bastards. The phantoms, not the shades.
Don't such creatures usually stalk the surface in their search of living prey? They must go rather hungry in the underworld.
Better that than burn under the break of day, or so they figure, probably. Well, you know what they're after next you meet again.
They won't get it.
Heard. Okay. Alright, that was a good run, dude. Next we'll be using a staff run, so it seems. I'll go ahead and equip that now so we don't attack Skelly without meaning to.
I'm huge.
I'm huge.
Such youthful vigor.
The gifts of the veil.
While I do not wish to insinuate you're some kind of slacker, nonetheless, I can't help but observe it's been more than a few nights since last you vanquished me, young one.
I thought my training here was more or less complete, Commander. All the nocturnal arms are at my disposal, and I know them well. Am I to keep reducing you to dust?
Well, the choice is ultimately yours, of course, but lest you forget, there's always more for you to learn, and only one way to learn it.
By hitting you repeatedly.
And often. Now, come on!
Yeah. Take that, man. Take that, man. Alright, next time we'll be doing a staff run, but that'll be for next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hades. If you did, doing the liking and the comment thing always helps. Yeah, dude. I'll see you with more Hades 2 to come soon.